2012 has just begun. It's a new year, but the goal remains the same. 2011, my goal was to become the world champion. I achieved that goal. Since then, things haven't gone my way. Well, that's plain and simple. Because I'm getting back to the top. I'm getting back in that title picture. Because...
Eddie. You live in a fantasy land, my friend. Because if you haven't heard, I'll tell you right now.
Don't touch me.
2012 is my year.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to get back the Ring of Honor World title.
Okay.
I'm going to be the 2-time Ring of Honor World Champion.
Okay.
All right, pal?
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
This is your year?
This
Bro,
is my year.
think back to last year when I beat you for the world title. Do you remember that? Or how about when I beat you in the Ringmasters Challenge, 2 out of 3 falls? Do you remember that? Or maybe you recall the 80-minute 8-man match. Do you remember that? Where I beat you once again. I owned you in 2011.
Honestly, I don't remember that because the past is the past. And this is 2012. Mm-hmm. This is my year. You know, Eddie, we've had technical match after technical match. You've gotten lucky. You've gotten even luckier, and maybe even more lucky than that.
Okay.
You know what I think? I think we need to fight, Eddie.
I'm down with that.
Are you down with that?
Yeah, you want to fight?
How about no holds barred? Are you ready for that?
Am I ready for that?
Are you ready for that?
Am I ready? No holds barred? You
fight?
take the gloves off. I'll beat the shit out of you. I will beat the
mouth,
shit out of you. I will beat the shit out of you. Hey, it's gonna be the same.
Yeah, right. Yeah, keep talking shit. I'm gonna
all over
right
again.
up your ass.
All over again. Oh, it's happening again. I can't wait. It's cool. Hey, it's all right. We'll do it, Roddy. No holds barred. You got it, buddy. You got it.
Ring of Honor audience. You know Ring of Honor's most storied faction, the Embassy. But allow me to introduce you to the Embassy Limited. A multinational corporation decided that they wanted to invest in the greatest in professional wrestling. They used me, Barrister R.D. Evans, to broker a deal. And I'm here now to protect their fiduciary interests. Because this man right here, the dominant male, Tommaso Ciampa, is their big moneymaker.
And my friends, you know what they say, right, Ernie, right? The more things change, the more they stay the same. And that seems to be the story for Ring of Honor over and over again, But Prince Nana is going to different heights and different
Your Majesty, if I may, the investors want to make sure that in the new era of the Embassy Limited, it's less about Prince Nana and more about Tommaso Ciampa.
This is true. This is very, very true. All right, I understand that. But my Princess Mia, we're gonna party. We're gonna walk all around town. We're gonna do all of the beautiful things
and you're
that
right,
I promised
you're
you.
Princess Mia is divine.
That's true.
But remember, it's all about Tommaso Ciampa.
You know what? It is. And this is why Prince Nana has invested and taken this investment opportunity to a different level, Annie, we are going to be getting shrimp cocktails.
It's definitely not about Ernie. It's about
the television title. And Jay Lethal, I'm a very, very intelligent man. And I realize in a proven ground match in Norfolk, Virginia, you'll walk in the TV champion. And you'll walk out the TV champion. But there's one thing I'll take away from you. And that's your confidence. I will break your soul.
Understand, it's a proving ground match, but the fans don't need anything proven to them. They know that the undefeated dominant male of Ring of Honor has nothing left to prove to them. But it will prove to our investors that they have made the right investment with the Embassy Limited.
Oh, and my friends, you guys know the drill. We in the money. We in the money. Do 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 do.
Yes, yes. The investors certainly are in the money.
That's true.
You know what, Kenny? I get it. I fully understand. The All Night Express, we're no stranger to danger.
Hell no.
We done put people out left and right. And now that we're the IT team, the next of kin here in Ring of Honor, 2 young bucks want to come up and try to take our spots? Well, I ain't having it. I may have one bad wheel, but as long as I got another one, the All Night Express gonna keep rolling on.
You know, at first I was so pissed off, man. I was in a rage. My man's all laid up. He's on crutches, kicking shit over, knocking
Tell
things
him why
around
you're
in the
mad, Kenny.
locker
Tell him
room.
why you're mad.
But you know what, man? Like, I got it, like you said. And you know what made me get it? I took a look in the mirror. And when I took a look in the mirror, I didn't see just Kenny King. I saw Kenny King, but I saw Matt and Nick Jackson, where Kenny King and Rhett Titus was 2 years ago. At the bottom of the pole, looking up, trying to make some waves, trying to make some noise in the ROH tag division. So they did what they had to do. They tried to take you out because we at the top of the ladder. But you know what happens to little kids that are jumping up and down and screaming and trying to make a lot of noise, trying to get somebody's attention? If you have parents like mine, you got your ass whipped. So Kenny King is gonna play the role of Papa Jackson to Matt and Nick Jackson. Matter of fact, I'll be Joe Jackson to LaToya and Janet. And I'm gonna beat that ass
Whip that
every
ass.
time I
Whip
see
that
you
ass.
until my man is ready, and then we're
That's
gonna
my
beat
dog.
that ass together. But until then, we got a little business to take care of.
What's that, Kenny?
You know, back when I played football, one of my favorite times of the year was homecoming. Because it was legitimately like
All
a coming
right.
home. It was like a big party. It was like conquering heroes coming back from war.
That's right.
And at homecoming in Philadelphia, I got Kevin Steen, the maniac, the antichrist of pro wrestling. Kevin Steen, I ain't got no beef with you personally, man. I see what you're trying to do. Actually, Kenny King is on those kind of wavelengths. I'm an anti-establishment, fight the power kind of cat. But what you talking about, man? You're talking about bringing down Ring of Honor. You're talking about taking Ring of Honor and tearing it apart. And let me tell you something, son. This is where I make my paper. This is how I feed my daughter. So you want to shut this down? You want to take money out of my pocket? You want to take food out of my daughter's mouth? I'll rip your goddamn arm off and beat you with it. That's just how I feel, man. Philadelphia, the homecoming, Kevin Steen and Kenny King. It's about to be on.
January 20th in Philadelphia, a show named Homecoming. It's going to be Unbreakable Michael Elgin versus Chris Hero. Oh, look, an eye booger. Actually, as I look at this eye booger, it reminds me of somebody. It reminds me of Chris Hero because eye boogers pop up when you really don't want them. They're actually pretty annoying. But the one thing why this reminds me of Chris Hero is there's a very easy way to get rid of it.
See, Chris Hero, the wrestling world knows what you bring to the table. And I know what you bring to the table. The question is, do you know what I bring to it? What happens to that young knockout kid when he throws one elbow and I won't go down? What happens when he throws 2 elbows? I still won't go down. What happens when he thinks he hits that death blow? 1, 2, and I kick out? Where do you go from there, Hero? See, in 2011, the word Unbreakable defined Michael Elgin. But in 2012, Michael Elgin redefines the word unbreakable.
Now, they say God created all men equal.
They were wrong.
I'm Veda Scott, here with Future Shock to talk to them about their upcoming match against wrestling's greatest tag team. Now guys, the last time you four were in the ring, things didn't really turn out exactly the way I would think you'd want them to. How about next time?
Next time will definitely be different, Veda. You see, wrestling's greatest tag team. Wrestling's greatest tag team. You guys, you seem to have a different attitude as of late. Ever since Final Battle, you've sort of changed. Doesn't matter to me. Bring your A game. You see, Davey and I have been training a lot more in amateur wrestling. So, Charlie, I'm gonna be able to dump you right on your head. And Davey and I have been working on kickboxing a lot more every single day. Shelton, I'll be able to put my foot right through your face. You see, things have changed. Adam Cole and I, we've fought some of the best tag teams in Ring of Honor. Quite frankly, we've gotten our asses kicked. No matter how many times I've been laying in the middle of the ring, broken, beat, bloody, laying in a pile of my own spit, I knew Adam Cole was just an arm's length away, ready to get in that ring, put his back against the wall right next to me. But things have changed. You guys have changed. So come Philadelphia, Kyle O'Reilly's bringing the fight.
Adam, anything from you?
Yeah, Kyle talks about things that have changed, things that are different, but the thing that has not changed is that Future Shock has proven time and time again that we are indeed the future here in Ring of Honor in the tag team division. We've proven ourselves. We've proved that we want to be here, and we want to become the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. By any means necessary, our one and only goal is to be the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. And in Philadelphia, Shelton and Charlie, we're going to go through you to make that dream become a reality.
This is Veda Scott on location, and when Ring of Honor returns to Philadelphia, we already have a main event. It's going to be World Champion Davey Richards versus the Television Champion Jay Lethal, with the world title on the line. I have Jay right here for a few words.
Veda Scott, it could very well happen, and I'm excited. What I'm talking about is today I got a picture in my head, and in that picture, in one hand, I had the Ring of Honor television title, and in the other hand, I had the Ring of Honor world title, and I got excited. It felt so good because I've been saying all this time that the Ring of Honor Television Championship is the gateway to the world title, and I've been busting my ass to get to that world title. And when I won the Honor Rumble, I sped up that process, and guess what? It's already been set. Philadelphia, January 20th, homecoming. Ring of Honor Television Champion Jay Lethal against Ring of Honor World Champion Davey Richards. Davey Richards, I have one thing to say to you, and I hope this sinks in. I've got momentum on my side.